Welcome to another video, Airsoft friends, and yeah, we've officially, oh shut up computer, I've just started. We are officially now at 1.01k followers, subscribers, hooray! Isn't that magical? Look, if I go here, you can see it says there, 1.01k. So now the kind of naffy way I was saying it before, it makes more sense now. Hooray! If you've been keeping up with the content that we've been putting out, you would have seen that the last couple of videos have been focused around building a cheap sniper load. Oh my day, you're still beeping at me! How many of you think that that's your WhatsApp on your computer going off though? I might just leave them in just for fun. I'm going to leave them in just for fun. We've been building the cheapest sniper loadout possible because I want to know if money actually makes a difference when it comes to, you know, buying sniper kit. Of course, how you use it is going to be much more of a factor, or is it? That's what we want to know. When you're sniping, you also need to have a sidearm because if somebody's within your MED, or if you need to pop off a lot of people close to you, you're going to need a pistol. And the pistol that I opted for is this one here. It's by SRC and it is the Airsoft replica 7.65 pistol, commonly known as the GGH-0402B and the 0402S. You know, that easy memorable name that we all know and love. This is a green gas powered pistol. It comes with a magazine. The magazine has 8 BBs in it, so you've got 8 chances to you know, kill your enemies or near you. Yep. Kill your enemies near you. And we're going to get it out now. We're going to have a little tasty little look at it. The instructions, they're not too bad. I can't see any spelling mistakes in there. It's asking you to inject gas to apply strength to it. Please check the picture and use the same position when you do it. So far, no spelling mistakes that I've seen in there. So that's all good. I don't think there is a way to adjust the hop on there. It doesn't mention in the instructions that there's any way to adjust the hop. But there is a safety catch, which is very good. So we get instructions on how to use it. All of this, that's in Polish, no idea what that means. We get a target there, which is very good. We also get a picture that says, don't shoot yourself in the head and don't give it to babies. Look at that. It legit has a picture of a baby there. So look, don't give it to babies. Called, well, maybe it's just babies called Pam. Don't give this to babies if they're called Pam. God, in 2020, who would call their baby Pam? Really? Right, pistol time. In the box, which is polystyrene all the way through. Like I've said before, if it's polystyrene on the bottom, you know you've got a bit of a treat weapon there. We got a little bag of yellow BBs. I presume these are 0.12 gram. It doesn't say how heavy they are. We're not going to be using them though, because they're just going to be absolutely trash. But yeah, I assume that they're 0.12 gram BBs. Good to know. Now the pièce de résistance. Here it is in all of its glory. Look at that. Isn't that wonderful? Now you may be thinking it looks like a horribly plastic riff. It is indeed. The trigger is plastic. Literally everything on it is plastic. This is what the trigger pull sounds like. Now that is without any gas in there, and yes, it does sound and feel horrible. You can kind of get it to the bite point though. Once you, with a little bit of practice, you can get it right to the bite point. But I'd probably just wait until there's somebody there, and then you take them out. There is an iron sight. If I hold it like that, you'll probably be able to see. It's not the, oh wait, if I do it like that, it's probably easier for you. It's not a great iron sight, it's just a little one. This one might break off, it's quite thin, but apart from that, you know, you can see where you're going, which is okay. There's your safety catch there. You flick it up and down. It is really loose, and it's actually super easy to put on by accident. It does work really well though, which is good, but it's easy to accidentally knock it down. So I'm curious if there's a way to remove that, just because the trigger is so hard to pull. It's not like a hairline trigger. It's so hard to pull that I feel like you don't really need it to be that easy. So I'm going to see if I can take it off. Now I did mention the magazine earlier. It's got an 8-round monster of a magazine. To release the magazine, you just pull it out of the gun. There's no magazine release button. It's purely just, you grab the little bottom bit, you give it a tug, and boom, that is your magazine out. The magazine does have a little trick on it to loading BBs. If you want to put BBs in there, you have to take this little bit here and pull it all the way down so it catches on the bottom, and then you can pop your BBs in just like that. So there you go, there's 5 in there. Let's load it up all the way. 6, 7, 8. Oh, no way, you could definitely get more than 8 in there. 9, 10. There you go, I've popped 10 in there. Let's see if it does actually go in with 10 BBs. Oh, look at that, magic. All right, we got 10 BBs in there. Amazing. Right, so what we're going to do now, there's 10 BBs in there. We're going to chrono it with some green gas. So if I just grab this cheeky little bottle of green gas here. To fill the pistol, you can see on the bottom there's a valve there, just like a standard green gas pistol magazine. However, you're actually filling the pistol itself with gas, not the mag. At the tip there, if I take this off, you can see we have got an 11mm threaded barrel there, so if you had any silencers you wanted to put on there, you can do. The silencer I bought for this, I've now got a threaded insert, so we can add that on there if we wanted to, but that's not what this video is about. I'll show you that later, and also the sound difference it makes from having that on. So let's get my chrono. Chrono, where are you? Chrono! I'm gonna chrono now! In a safe way. In a very, very safe way. Chrono has been done. We fired 5 rounds. The first one, 280. Well, that's rounding up, by the way. 280, 267, 263, 261, 222. So the 5th one dropped quite a bit. Let's just do another one just to see. 223. Okay, so that was meant to drop that far then. But that in all isn't too shabby, I would say. I mean, you still got what, 4 shots left in there. So if your people are close to you, then that's going to be, hopefully that'll be enough. Like if you're pistoling and you're using your sniper as your pistol as a sidearm to your sniper, then you shouldn't be, you know, going through tons of BBs. It should just be if you're really close and you've got the odd scrub that you need to take out, then pop, 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 then you can do that, which is good. Right. Now, we're going to pop the silencer on. We're going to shoot again. We're going to see the sound difference now. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? This is the sound. That is actually really quiet. That's like Mark 23 quiet. Let's go again. Wow, I'm genuinely happy with that. For a £14 pistol and a £4 silencer, granted it's only got 8 rounds in the magazine, but that looks super tidy. It's ultra compact. This is what my Mark 23 looks like, which is, you know, pretty big. Look at the size difference. Like, this pistol is literally just as long as the whole of the upper. Oh my days. Right, it is time for me to pop out and do some testing, some field testing, and I'll let you know how that is. I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, kids, are you ready for the results? It will blow your mind. Well, probably not. Well, this definitely performs as a £14 pistol, as you would expect a £14 pistol to perform. Using the .28 gram BBs, there was pretty much no difference between that and using the .12 gram BBs, which leads me to assume that there is no hop unit in here at all, because the BBs had no backspin. They just kind of went out and then went down. They pretty much had the exact same kind of range and air behaviour. They got to about 12 to 15 meters and then they drop down. So in terms of like being a sniper, if you need to have a sidearm that isn't going to be, you know, taking people out from afar, and you just need something small, compact, doesn't make a lot of noise, just to pick off those people that to get too close to you, then this is actually a pretty good option. For £14, you can't knock it, you know, you can't knock it. And I'm sure there's going to be ways to get inside that and modify the hop unit. You've got this hard plastic top, so you'll probably be able to, you know, get into there, put a grub screw in and maybe do something to affect it, which I may try to do in a future video. Or we could do that as a live stream and see me fail live, which would be fun. But yeah, £14. Let's take that off there, because that would make it £18. Let's just have the £14. For £14, you get this little piece here, which is small, easy to conceal, and if you get people who come within your MED with your sniper rifle, you're going to be able to take them out. I'm genuinely blown away by how these riffs are performing. You know, the cheap VSR, genuinely surprised at. This here, I mean, it's performing how I'd expect it to be, you know. At £14, it's super cheap, but at the same time, it's still got a job to do, and it kind of does it. So, yeah, the only thing that I'm a little bit annoyed about is this safety selector switch. It's so easy to swap it around. If there was like some kind of like heavy plastic bump on there which kept it in place, that would be better. Thanks again for all my current subs, and if you're watching for the first time, drop a sub. Why not? Join us on this journey. I'll love you for it forever, and I'll give you a kiss if I see you out of sight, because, you know, why not? Spread the love, not the Rona. And I'll see you in the next one. Farewell. And call your hits as well, because, you know, if we don't call our hits, we're no better than the animals.